Happy Easter, Cancer, and welcome to your soulful message for April. Can you guys believe that it is almost spring? The spring's here. We finally made it out of the craziness and crazy winter time. I don't know about you guys, but it was a crazy winter. I got sick a couple of times and actually just getting over a cold right now. So I was super excited when the sun came out and I was able to go out for a walk yesterday, so hopefully my voice won't crackle. I'm just getting over a cold. But all right, holy angel spirits and guides and loved ones from the other sides, tell me about Cancer. Ooh, that one definitely wanted to come out. Tell me about Cancer and what's going on with Cancer's soulful journey for the month of April 2022. What's going on with Cancer? There we go. Tell me about their past. What's going on with Cancer on their soulful journey for the month of April? Okay, we've got a bunch of cards. We're going to go with these. So today we're doing the Celtic Cross reading. We're taking a look at you and what's crossing you. Okay, great. All right, I'm going to pull some Lenormand as well, just for another layer so that we can get a little bit deeper with tarot, with each type of tarot, and then Lenormand's another type of spiritual tool that you can use. You can get a little bit clearer meaning. So we're going to go ahead. I had pre-shuffled these cards before when I was meditating on your energy, Cancer. Hope you guys are all doing well. All right, let's dive in and see what is going on. Well, first of all, at the center of your reading, Cancer, I had pulled for you the energy, what the message is for the month of April is around forgiveness. So I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So we're probably going to be taking a look at something that has to do with forgiveness. Also, Cancer, I was able to pull some surrender cards to find out what it is that you need to surrender. And we have surrender the drama. So that says, no matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying connected will help resolve the issue more quickly. We have surrender your addictions. So maybe some of you are struggling on your soulful journey with addictions. Whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. So maybe this forgiveness card might have to do with, letting go of the drama and addictions and not judging yourself with that. And then also surrender to worry. So it's saying make a commitment to not to lead Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worry arises, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that spirit is guiding you always. So we'll just keep these things in mind, that there might be some drama, some addiction, and some worry going on. And then I've got a little message from from my spirit messages. All right, so at the center of your reading, Cancer, is you are really wanting to have love in your life. That is on your mind, Cancer. That is what you're trying to create. So it looks to me like you're interested in romance. And this also might have something to do with forgiveness, or a reconciliation. So I don't know if there's someone from your past that you're wanting to reconcile with, that you need to forgive, or if there is some sort of a new love coming into your life. But let's see what the challenge around love is for you, Cancer. And the challenge is staying optimistic and believing in love, and that you're lucky in love, that you have good fortune, that you will have success in love. And also the Chariot card, which is it's about movement. It's about overcoming those battling the way that you view love, maybe not being lucky. So there might be a battle in your head that you're not lucky in love, and that's what's challenging the actual reconciliation with someone or new love that's potentially coming into your life. Okay, let's take a look at the base, or what's at the foundation. What are you trying to build on when it comes to love? And we have the Empress, but we had the Empress in reverse, and then we have the Mountain, which is about stuck, blocked energy, which has to do with this energy of forgiveness, is saying that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So you can't build a stable house of that's going to withstand all the storms if you have if you are are feeling like you haven't overcome the obstacles, and that you're still feeling very blocked in with love. And then you have the Empress, but you have the Empress showing up in reverse, which means that, the Empress is about, it's about having the energy, it's about embodying the energy of creation and actually being fruitful and harvesting your rewards. But it's because it's about nurturing, and it's about being pregnant and being creative and being secure and feeling secure and having enough to give and nurture. And so with it being in the reverse, Cancer, what I'm getting is that you are really stuck with loving yourself. There's a self-love potential challenge for you. Self-love is a blockage. Self-love is an obstacle. That's what that's telling me. Now, in your past, you have a Knight of Cups coming in, and this is a gentleman. We've got the Gentleman card of the Lenormand showing up, and the Knight of Cups is all about romance. The Knights are all about taking action, and he's moving, he's flowing, he's moving towards you, and change is ahead. That's what it's telling me. You're trying to. And it looks like it almost looks to me like you're moving away from men, and you're moving into a self-love. That's kind of what I'm getting, is that maybe you're realizing that the answers are not in, the men that you've had in life, or if you're the woman or whatever, because this happens to be the partner. It could be just be the partner, but realizing that love doesn't happen within the partner. It happens when you move away from that and you start focusing on yourself. Now let's see what your soul is wanting what advice your soul has for you, or what's coming in from the crown chakra. And we have the Garden card, which is all about creation and collaboration and community and networking and harmony. And then we have the Hierophant, which is the spiritual guide, but we have the spiritual guide in the reverse, which is saying that Spirit's wanting you to understand that, you probably have not been listening to your soul. So your soul is your spiritual guide. That is the guide that knows the pathway to knowledge of truth. That is where we get by having that structure in our life of what works and having healthy beliefs. And it's saying that you're really not listening, and you're not listening to the advice. You're not wanting to take the advice. And the advice is around, the garden is about a coming together of everything. It's about bringing fire, air, water, earth all in, and growing, planting seeds and giving it oxygen and giving it sunlight and giving it nutritious soil. And, so the garden also is that we can grow a big garden so that we have enough to share. So I think what it's saying is, your beliefs around you becoming like a garden, right? You need to grow that self-love so that you have something to give others. And you're not wanting to take that advice. Like, you're kind of resistant to I think nurturing yourself and creating that garden within yourself. Now, in the future, you've got a really great card with the Fish, which is all about abundance and success and taking action, independence, and then the Page of Cups. The pages are like a childlike type energy, a new message of a new opening of love, an opening of your heart, potentially. It looks like there's going to be an opening of your heart, that you're going to be able to get back into that. There may be some message that comes in from someone about abundance or your ability to be financially independent that actually opens your heart. So something where there's a message of success, a message that helps you, open and trust again, and realize that you can fill yourself up. You can fill up your own cup and feel successful and feel abundant in the love department, and believe you can open your heart and believe in love again. Now, the advice to yourself is that, okay, so it's the Bear card, but the Bear card came in the reverse, meaning that, I think you're feeling very protective of your heart, and you're struggling with the inner strength, and it's coming in with the Justice card. The Justice is about your karmic. It's destiny for you to come back into balance and equality, and for you to create this love and have this, to see this strength, this inner strength within yourself. So I think it's divine timing that you're going to start to do that self-love and get out of the energy, because inner strength is different than protection. When we're pushing love away and we're being aggressive with others, and then we're not really standing in our power and influence. And the self-love is what's going to help you have that not come from a place of weakness, which is the bear in reverse, but coming from a place of strength where you know your amazingness and you know how powerful you are and how strong you are and that you are a leader. And it's this is divine timing, and it's justice. It's happening in the perfect time for you to realize this. That's the advice to yourself. Now, the external environment is that you are moving away from, I think that what you're doing is you're realizing that, you can't just, so you have the stars card. The stars card can have to do with hopes and dreams and listening to your intuition. And so I think what I'm getting from this is that, sometimes hope is not always enough. You have to take action, and you have to get out, and you have to move away from, if you want to move towards your dreams, then you have to move away from what has not been, putting you on a pathway towards your dreams. And sometimes hope is not enough, that we have to actually take action and move towards our goals. So that is the external environment, is that you need to take some action, and you need to move away from something so that you can actually take action towards your goals and listen to your intuition. And then you're resisting some sort of you're resisting some sort of a change that's inevitable, that's bound to happen. And you have the scythe card. So there's going to be a sudden, cutting away something. The scythe is all about, I'm going to cut this out of my life. And this I'm getting this hit that it may have to do with your addiction, right? You may decide, I am just cutting out all drama, and this is the drama card. I'm cutting out drama. I'm cutting out addiction, right? Those things that are not healthy, I need to move away from those. So a sudden cutting away from things, bringing an ending of an old way of being, that's the tower moment that you're going to have, is that, there's going to be a sudden change. And then the potential outcome here is, we've got the Fool, which is a new beginning, taking a risk. And you've got the 5 card, which is, 5s are all about change and instability, and you're getting over grief. So you're going to stop looking at what didn't work in the past, because this came in the reverse. So the grief card upside down means that we're getting over that grief, and instead of focusing on what didn't work, we're going to start focusing on something new, which is a new journey. And then you've got the snake in the reverse, and that means that we're going to focus on a journey that has to do with being trustworthy and being honest and truthful, and being around focusing on things that are focusing on the truth, really focusing on your worth, focusing on your self-love and the truth that you are love, and that you can have a new journey where you focus on the good and not on the negative. Okay, so let's see. So again, surrendering the drama, surrendering their addiction, surrendering the worry, and then maybe forgiveness, like maybe just forgiving yourself for looking for love outside of you, instead of focusing on becoming that empress, actually nurturing yourself and loving yourself, and changing your thoughts around that love is lucky, that you are lucky in love, and that you can move and take action towards love and create love in your life, and have that new romance coming in. And so I feel like you're about to have this like romance with yourself, instead of looking outside for those answers. You're moving away from thinking that other people are going to bring it to you, and that you're going to be in love with life and forgiving yourself, surrendering your addiction, surrendering to the drama, surrendering to the worry about love. And then, in that way you change your energy, right? Let's see what the SoulFull Creator deck, this is my exclusive deck that I created from the book that I wrote, that Todd and I are going to be doing some tutorials about, okay, holy angels, spirits, and guides, and loved ones from the other side. What can you tell us about Cancer? What are the energies that Cancer is blocking Cancer from having love in their life, or what are the energies that they need to embody? Okay, quite a few that just came out. So it looks like we've got a couple that have to do with your soul. We've got a couple that have to do with the ascend journey, on the soulful journey, and then we have a couple that have to do with actually aligning with the energy of creation. We're going to get into these, and then we also have some in your mind. Let's see if there's anything else. Is there anything else that we need to know about that will help Cancer? Looks like that one wants to come out too. Okay. So Cancer, the energy that your heart is either feeling the lower energies of pain or the higher energies of passion. So when you're on the human journey, you're feeling the lower energies. When you're on the soulful journey, you're feeling those the higher energies of passion. So what this is telling me is that you've been feeling very low in your energy, and that maybe you've been in this energy of feeling stuck. And that makes sense because you have the mountain. So you're coming from a place of feeling stuck about love. Now your mind is saying, this is really good news. When it has the white background and not a solid background, that means that it's an energy, it's a higher energy of the soul. And the energy of soul is telling you to get reflective and, you know, look at what's worked, what hasn't worked, and, you know, throw away what hasn't worked, right? And focus on what has worked. Now the ascend, the step of ascension talks about being in flow with the human experience, and because you're a human being and a spiritual being, we bring in spirit and manifest it into the physical form, and that takes flow to actually manifest and create truth in the physical form. So we have two lower energies that you're coming from a place of feeling alone and closed off. And then we have the advice to get flowing and to get your energies to start feeling connected and get out of these lower energies of ego that, you know, that you can't create this love for yourself, and start flowing with the energy that, of the soul, which is love and forgiveness, right? Forgive yourself, right, for thinking that love has to come from outside of yourself, and realize that you have love that you are the energy of love. Now the energy of alignment has to do with the fact that how we act is what we attract, and so we're a vessel of creation. Okay, we're a physical form as well as the earth is a physical form, and so when we want to align with the energies of creation. And you know, the lower energy that is showing up for you is that you're being somewhat manipulative and wanting to, you know, create love. That it's kind of for selfish reasons that you want to create love. And this is saying that it's all about, you know, what you attract, and be accountable for what you attract. So as I was saying, with this, how you act is what magnetizes you as a vessel, and that ends up being what you attract. So if you want to attract love into your life in the form of a relationship, or if we go back to new love, right, then you have to love yourself first. And this cannot be coming from an energy of what can I get from someone else, or what, you know, I want someone else to love me. I'm waiting for someone to love me. It has to be more about you being accountable for the vessel that you are. Are you being an attractive vessel? Are you magnetizing your vessel with that energy of love? And that comes back to self-love. So this was all about self-love, Cancer. I hope that was helpful and that you were able to get something out of that. And I hope you guys have a fantastic month in April. If I was able to help you in any way, please like, share, and subscribe. We really, really appreciate you supporting the channel, because it helps us get out there and reach other people on their soulful journey. And I hope you guys have a great one.